Period. Period. You see it. You see it. You see it. One plan. One plan. So I just came on here to talk to y'all real quick. Hey, Kiki, to tell everybody, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hey, and I'm gonna be trying my best, to keep the focus on Isaiah. But we have, a related mosquito bite, and this one I can't call a mosquito bite. She is, but we're gonna call this, Kiwana's Cop Block Chronicles. Okay, we're gonna call this Kiwana's Cop Block Chronicles. Okay, because she want to be on that bullshit. Okay, she want to be on that bull. You see the shirt. You see the hat. Hide your shit. I mean it. Hide it. Hide your keys. Hide your purse. She out here robbing. She out here robbing. Okay, she's out here. Anyhow, she out here. I called this Kiwana's Cop Block Chronicles because she can't seem to keep the focus on Isaiah, okay? And she wants the attention. She wants the attention, the clout, the fame, the followers, and things like that. So we're going to have these small little episodes where we have Kiwana's Cop Block Chronicles. Because anything that I tried to do to keep positive for Isaiah, she doesn't want that. So here we are. So make sure that when you see her out and about, you hide your shit, okay? You hide your keys, you hide your purse, because she's out here robbing motherfuckers, okay? Okay, right? She's out here. She doesn't want to keep the focus on Isaiah, and that's what the focus needs to be on. Her next little move, let me tell y'all about her next move that she did, right? Or that she did or trying to do. So in Kiwana's Cop Block Chronicles, that's what she did. She trying to contact my ex-husband, y'all, to get him to tell him a tell-all.
Not the ex. No,
why you contacting my ex-husband? Who does that? Who does that? How?
And see, this is the thing. Roxy, you say Roxy is proving that herself can't leave shit alone and focus on justice for Isaiah. That's just it. It's like this constant back and forth. Now, mind you, if we need to go down memory lane, I can show y'all where she started this whole thing. Roxy has put the public in the whole family bull crap. Roxy has done this. But Roxy thinks that she's so good at it that she can distract the people who's really been paying attention and really tuned in to what's really going on. Roxy is creating this chaos. She started creating this chaos. The Coco G says robs her of her storyline. It's like, how could you say that you're focusing on justice for Isaiah, but then you constantly come back with this type of thing like this? Like she can't stop. She literally can't stop. You say a projection was a person, it would be Roxy. Absolutely. Absolutely.
How do you have time to sit around and make up lies, and you have time to contact people's family members and people's ex-husbands? How do you have time? But she had no time.
Now look, Batman said this is weird. She's not blocking cops. She's blocking that money you trying to make, and that's why you mad. That's exactly it. Like, she sound dumb as hell. It makes no sense. She said she calling it Kiwana cop blocking some chronicles. Like, it makes no sense at all. Right. And is this the voice for Isaiah?
On Isaiah. Okay, so she's trying to cop block. She's trying to cop block anything that I do. Okay, that has to do with Isaiah. Anything. So we're gonna tell her. what we were gonna tell her? Because look, I got a new fan. I got a new fan. I got a new fan. I got a new fan from. I got a gift today. Got a gift today.
You got a new member.
I mean, anything that I'm trying to do, she just wants to block it from Nasiah because I guess she doesn't want Nasiah's name in the limelight. Well, guess what? It's gonna be justice for Nasiah, baby. Okay.
This lady is crazy.
Hold on. I'm not gonna stop. You can try and cock block me all you want to. I'm not gonna stop. It's justice for Nasiah, baby. You see the bracelet. It's justice for Nasiah, baby. All day. All day. That's what we keeping this about. Justice for Nasiah. Okay? Because Kiwana's Cock Block Chronicles is trying to shut me up and stop me in any which way she can. She's digging and digging and digging and digging and digging to try and stop me from baby girl. But guess what? You should have stopped Jarvis. Okay? Take that screenshot. You should have stopped Jarvis, but you didn't. So you know what you can do?
Brittany.
Get out of here. You're gone. Get out of here. Mind your business. You should have fought for Nasiah, but you didn't. Why you ain't that fight for Nasiah? Why you ain't fight for Nasiah? Why you ain't fight for Nasiah?
Oh my God.
Why you fighting me? Huh? Now you're trying to contact my ex-husband. Guess what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You're not going to stop me from what I am trying to do. Y'all didn't want to do it, so I'm here. You're trying to beat me down? Well, bitch, I'm back up. I'm back up. And I'm going to keep going up. Because you ain't going to stop me. I'm going to keep going. Because you ain't going to stop me. I'm going to keep going. Because you ain't going to stop me. Do you hear me?
Really, Angie? Really?
When you want to stop, you let me know. Because we can keep the Kiwana Chronicles going. We can keep it going. So when she does bull crap, we're going to tune into Kiwana's Cock Block Chronicles. Okay? Because this is her next little move because she's digging. She's digging. And I'm going to let her have it, baby, because I take accountability and I live in my truth and I don't care. You
sure?
tried to come for me. You tried to come for my wife. It didn't work. Now you're trying to go lower. I don't care. He doesn't care about me. I don't care about him. And that is why we are divorced. So this is what you can do. Because anything that she does or says, what does it have to do with Nasiah? What does it have to do with Nasiah? So since you want the attention, here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yes, they filed multiple reports. Yes, they did. And no one listened to them. Oh, I'm great, Nene. I'm great. I'm fantastic.
Now listen.
I'm going to be Irish later on today. Yeah.
Listen to what she say, y'all.
Yeah, you know. So she wants that attention. So here we go. So her shenanigans will be called Kiwana's Cock Block Chronicles because she's trying to cock block anything that I do that's concerning Nasiah. I am going to keep the focus on Nasiah, okay? Because somebody needs to, because obviously they didn't want to. They didn't want to. So anything that I do that has to be with Nasiah is you know, she's trying to cock block it. So
okay, y'all. I'll be right back. But I want y'all to listen to something that she say very closely. She's going to say something about the age of her wife, okay? Because y'all know that we already did the math when it came to her wife and her being a minor when they got married. okay, or 18.
You saying she found no one is taking anything away from either one of them and what they did. But don't be upset at what I did because you did what you did. You were at a standstill. And then you have issues with what I'm doing that don't make sense to me. And now you're doing all of this extraness, contacting my ex-husband and all this other stuff like that. I guess that would negate the fact that, oh, I've been married someone when they were less than 18. Oh, surprise.
Okay, wait. You see, did you hear? Wait, surprise. We got to go back, y'all.
So when she does something, we will come on here and we will end.
Listen, somebody drop some ears in the chat if y'all just heard what Roxy just said. Drop some ears in the chat if you've heard what Roxy just said. You thought said you fell asleep. Woke back up. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, we got some ears. I'm going to still go back a little bit because I really need y'all to pay close attention to that. Because remember, we already was feeling like, well, some of us, I know I was, that this was some type of pedo ring going on anyway, in my opinion, that led to the disappearance of Naziah to begin with. Okay? You say you can still be married and dating a minor on the side. Oh, my God. You think that's what happened, Batman? The point is, if she's advocating for a minor who went missing and possibly is unalive, as far as we know, right? She's supposed to be the voice for justice for Naziah and other missing children, okay? And she's talking about her dealing with a minor. Let me go back so make sure y'all catch that. You said you heard her incriminate herself. Okay. Okay. Gotta make sure we on the same page. Because, see, narcissists are so fucking stupid that they tell on themselves every time. They can't help themselves. They so full of pride that they get to talking and yapping. And they'll tell you the truth while thinking they clocking shit. She just told on herself. And look where I stopped it at, 11:11. Let me go back a little bit. She's a stupid criminal. She's an idiot.
That don't make sense to me. And now you're doing all of this extraness, contacting my ex-husband and all this other stuff like that. I guess that would negate the fact that, oh, I've been married someone when they were less than 18. Oh, surprise. Surprise. So when she does something, we will come on here and we will indulge in.
She said, I married someone when they were less than 18. Oh, surprise. Oh, she just fucking told on herself. Now, remember, we was already saying that, right? Because her wife is literally 25, possibly 26 right now. They got married 7 years ago. But she just said she was dating her before 18. And she's supposed to be advocating for children that have been sexually abused, possibly trafficked, and unalive. And you out here dating minors and making a joke about it because she thought it was funny and she thought we weren't really listening. Because them goofies on her page, they just be Roxy. No, I heard what you said, Roxy. They heard what you said. I ain't making this shit up. I just respond to what the shit that she put out here. She put this out here. Everybody, they all need to be investigated. Roxy, Shannon, Annette, Lady, they all need to be investigated. Mark D, Kenya. Mark D been defending himself on his social media for the past month or so. People accusing him of sleeping with minors or trying to sleep with minors. He keep denying it, but what's the coincidence of her just saying what she just said and you defending yourself Make that make sense. What type of fucking pedo ring is y'all running? Allegedly. What is going on here? She thinks she's so smart. She's stupid.
Cock block chronicles of her trying to cock block anything that I do that involves Nazaya. Because I guess in her mind, I shouldn't be doing anything because I didn't know her and I didn't grow up with her and I wasn't around
hold on,
her.
y'all.
So in her mind, I shouldn't be even uttering Nazaya.
Let me go back a little bit because I don't know. Y'all know my internet be tripping. And she don't even know the meaning of cock block.
Because I guess in her mind, I shouldn't be doing anything because I didn't know her and I didn't grow up with her and I wasn't around her. So in her mind, I shouldn't be even uttering Nazaya out of my mouth. It's what I got from her. Right? It's what I got from her. Both
no,
of
you
them,
shouldn't. You're a disgrace.
Both of them. Right? But you knew that this man was in the house and you didn't do anything. But she said, oh, you were here, you were there, you were this, you were that. What could I do? I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything with my own eyes. I didn't even know who he was until he was on the TV screen. Okay? So, I'm going to continue to do what I do for Nazaya. Keep the focus.
Now, mind y'all, she just said she didn't know who he was until she seen him on the TV screen. She was not here in Michigan. She had been in Texas for 14 years. This is what she said out her mouth. She hadn't been in Michigan. Okay? Just stick with me because I got a point of all of this because I have received an email that clearly proves otherwise. Okay? Got another one. Somebody else sent me something else. Okay? And we're going to dive into that because Roxy is a liar. Roxy is a fucking liar. She know a lot more than what she's saying and what she's portraying to be. She's exploiting Nazaya, period, point blank. She's using this situation, this tragedy to come up in whatever way she think that she fame, whatever she getting out of this. Okay? She's using this case to get whatever she wants, some type of personal gain, and she's sick.
On Nazaya. That's what it needs to be about. It doesn't need to be about me. It doesn't need to be about you. It needs to be about Nazaya. And if it's not about Nazaya, okay, can we do that? And while you're all doing that, make sure you hide your shit.
Right.
Okay. And hide your keys. And hide your purse. Because she's out here robbing me. Let me know if you want a shirt. Let me know if you want the Scully. Let me know if you want that. It's all
right.
For a second. Now I'm gonna go be Irish. Y'all have y'all a good Irish night. All right. All right. Mm-hmm.
So that was that. You say selling shirts and fans is that exactly. Soulless. Spot on. You thought tarot soulless. Literally, you say, wow, she's so disgusting. She say she's literally promoting merch. She is for sure. So this was her response to the live that I told y'all about that we was on, and Kiwana, Roxy, and Kenya was on at one point, and they were going back and forth. But y'all, some people might think it's bias or whatever. Honestly, I really don't care because Roxy have shown who she is. I'm not one of them type of people that's gonna make you be something else that I see that you are. She's showing the world how crazy and diabolical she is. Okay? Two people in this case whose stories has been consistent, whose testimonies have been consistent, and that for me has been Kiwana and Jarnell. I've been saying this before I even got in contact with Kiwana and Jernell. I had already seen this case for what it was. I knew that something was definitely off. Naziah didn't just go missing without people knowing where she was. The question is, who knows where Naziah is? And me personally, believe that Roxy has something to do with it, just like Annette, Shannon, Jarvis, and whoever else was involved. You say the shirt is trash. Definitely is. So she say, let me know what you want to order and I got you. So now she's going to start selling shirts that she made about Kiwana. Exactly, Sherry. Exactly. So back to my, and then she say, just because I decided to turn shitty people's actions towards me into humor to cope with their bullcrap doesn't mean I'm losing sight of my vision about Naziah. It actually turns into motivation and reassurance. If you don't like it, leave. But again, she was just talking about them being the three amigos and working together. But I deflect. And she say, to my day one real supporters, I love you all. Thank you. She think this some type of shit show, a show. That's what she think. Like she's some type of celebrity or something. Sherry say, playing the victim. Yeah, I agree. Jennifer, hey Jennifer, how you doing? You say, yep, she really do. Coco G says, yep, I saw them first, and then Mark D and Roxy. And see, you said, and I knew they were there actively doing something. That is what was critical in this case. Because depending on what the people seen first, it actually affected their perception on this case. See, for me, I seen a preliminary hearing, and then I streamed it. The Mark D live with Shannon and them on there. I streamed it. That was one of my first streams about this case. And then that's when I came across Kiwana and Jernell. But me being the type of person that don't just side with anybody, I got to get all the facts. Then that's when I heard them. I can hear the sincerity in their voice. I can hear the honesty. I can hear the consistency. And then when I heard Kiwana and Jernell speak, I heard them fill in the gaps. Because obviously we didn't get no answers from Shannon. We didn't get no answers from crazy ass Roxy because she don't know Naziah. And according to her, she wasn't in Michigan, so she wouldn't have knew shit. So when I heard them speak, I said, that's it right there. That was the truth right there. Anybody that's choosing not to see that Kiwana and Jernell were advocating for these children are just choosing to be delusional at this point. Because one thing we can say and all agree on is that Kiwana and Jernell's story hasn't changed at all. That's aside from how I feel about them personally, how I feel about Roxy. Let's look at the facts. Whose storyline has been consistent without change? That would be Kiwana and that would be Jernell. Roxy, all over the place. Kenya, 1 minute they found the evidence, 1 minute they didn't. 1 minute she say she posted to Facebook about Chester molester in the house. She ain't do shit. Next minute she did. So they story's been all over the place. And you say you told Messy Roxy that she was childish on all levels. Twitcher says, and let's not forget, Roxy says she doesn't see a family member, adults or kids. Right. She doesn't feel the need to check in. She said that she was out living her life. So I don't feel like she should be advocating for Naziah. I don't feel like she should be selling merch in Naziah's name. She shouldn't even utter Naziah's name out of her mouth. Vari already confirmed that he did not know Roxy. The only reason why he switched up that tone and attitude was because he was trying to get the GoFundMe money after that. You know what I mean? So he said he didn't know her, and that she was clout chasing, and that she was doing all of these different things, but never knew them for real. So knowing that, Roxy shouldn't be having nothing to do with Naziah. She should have been behind Kiwana and Jarnell. She should have been working with them. Instead, she chose to work against them. So if you are not working with the two people that filed police reports, filed CPS reports, got lawyers, did what they could legally without going to jail, and you're in opposition to that, then you are in opposition to justice for Naziah. This should have never been me against them. It shouldn't have never got to that point. She shouldn't have never got to the point where she's bashing them, slandering them, throwing them under the bus. None of that. None of it should have never happened. Her motives was foul to begin with. She saw this as an opportunity to exploit a child and make money off of Naziah. That's it. She took this as an opportunity. And then want to get mad when people like me see her for who she truly is. And obviously the people in the chat, because y'all see Roxy for who she truly is too. And what her motive is. Okay? Now, let me stop sharing that. So she wouldn't give Vari 1 cent. She is capitalizing. Exactly. She told him that she wasn't going to give him anything. She basically taunted him. She played with him with that money, because originally Kiwana told me that Roxy was going to give the money to Vari. That's actually what she said in her text messages. We can go back to the text because I got the text. She ain't got it on her page no more, but I do got the text. Okay, where she told Vari she was going to give the money to him. She took them words back and decided that she wasn't going to give him the money, because he said on his live, or not a live, he put it on his story or something, that he didn't know Roxy like that. She got upset about that, because what she don't want is for people to see her for exactly who she is. So when Vari told the people, I don't really know her like that, she an opportunist, she got upset about that and canceled what she had told him that she was going to give him, which was the GoFundMe money. Yeah, that she did not have to expose them text messages, honestly. So that's what I'm saying. The information that we got that's been taking this case, distracting the case, it's been because of Roxy the whole time. But my question is, why does she want to distract the case so badly? What is she hiding? For a person that truly wants justice for a child, why would you do everything that you can to keep the people distracted from just that, getting justice for Naziah? She right, she needs to go to jail. Okay, so let me hurry up because I'm getting tired. So she's suspect. Yeah, I agree. Can y'all see me clearly? Because they don't show up on my phone. But as long as y'all can see me, I'm good. Say she is protecting Shannon. Shannon said Nazaya is not. Shannon said Nazaya, not Janaya. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing. They just think somebody's stupid, and they want us to just let it go. Stop talking about it. Y'all being messy. No, we want the truth. We want the truth because as of right now, 1:58 a.m. where I am, Nazaya is still missing. So we want the truth. And if the truth if you want to call the truth messy or us seeking to get the truth, then so be it. I don't care. I really don't. Nazaya's still missing and them adults know where she is. So you believe Messy Rocks split the gun GoFundMe with Mark D? Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I heard he got a new studio or something like that. So I feel like these I just feel like they capitalizing off of her. And it's a damn shame. You say she refunded the GoFundMe. That's what she say. But can we really believe Roxy? Who knows? That's what she say. And I'm feeling like the trial is probably not going to give what it need to. I really feel like that. I feel like the trial can be staged. I feel like they claim they got all the evidence pointing towards Jarvis, but Jarvis ain't the only one. Jarvis is not the only one that was involved. And I feel like they really gonna try to run that narrative. And when I say Jarvis is not the only one, that's not to sound sympathetic towards him. Him plus some should be going down. That's what I mean by that. Okay, so this is something that I got in my email in regards to Roxy. And the only reason that I'm showing this email is because it proves that Roxy was in Detroit up until the 6th of January of 2024, as I mentioned before. But these is stone cold facts on paper. Okay. So let me get this up for y'all. Yeah, he say she did not give the money back. Say no, she didn't. Say they all know it's time to tell us where Nazaya is. Absolutely. Jennifer says that post that messy Roxy had screenshot with Shannon supposed to been said. I believe Roxy paid her to make that post yesterday. Could have been. Could have been. Because at this point, I don't put nothing past her. Like, she's just that weird. Like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. So let me share this with y'all. Let me make sure ain't nothing showing. Yeah, let me show it like that. You say, I believe they are watching them. I hope so. I hope so. Right. Right. Means just that injustice means truth. Justice means exposing the lies to get the truth. Justice means exposing the exploitation to get true justice. Justice means justice. Justice means anybody in opposition of truth when it comes to Naziah's whereabouts and what happened to her, and against anybody that is advocating for complete justice for Naziah, they are in opposition to justice for Naziah. Period, point blank. Yep, he do got a new studio. And now how ironic is that, right? So this email right here, it says, say, SD, did you see Messy Roxy had a screenshot? Oh yeah, I read that already. Okay. So this says, so Roxy didn't stop her life in Texas and come to Detroit because of Naziah's disappearance. After doing a little researching, Rosalind Foley and Victoria Foley closed on their 300K house late January 2024, right after Naziah went missing. The house shows it was pending January 4th, 2024. Therefore, Roxy is also lying about not being in Detroit. She clearly been in and out of Detroit. If they bought a house, had to come back and look, etc. Property taxes shows Rosalind and Victoria Foley as taxpayers. Rosalind Nichols, before Foley, was married to Diaz Nichols in Keelan, Texas, before divorce was filed and finalized in 2021, or custody hearing according to Bell County court records. Records indicate that they have a son and a daughter. Who has custody? This person that sent me this information doesn't know. Okay. Rosalind Erica Nichols has a concealed weapons charge in Michigan in 2022, still under the name of Nichols. So how long have she really been married to Victoria Foley? You know, at this point, nothing she say is fucking the truth. Like, what the fuck? And then it's saying, once again, if you don't be in Detroit like that, how you catch a weapons charge in 2024? Okay, so this person sent me, and you know, the email is there. Just so y'all know, this ain't no shit that I emailed to myself. This somebody sent to me. Okay, and then they sent me some attachments here, and as you can see here, I responded to her or him. I don't know who it is, so I'm gonna say her or him. Okay, and these are the attachments that I received. Excuse me, hold on, y'all. She was definitely back, right? Inspections on the house. She was back and forth. Okay, as you can see here, let me see if this pulls up in a way that I need it to, where y'all can see it. Okay, the house was sold on January 22nd, 2024. You can see that right here. Okay, it was pending on the 4th, right? That's what we read. It was pending on the, yep, on the 4th right here. And it was sold on the 22nd. So that means, just like, remember I posted to y'all, I showed y'all where she was throwing a New Year's party in January 2024 as well, where she was here in Michigan. Kiwana was at that party, that New Year's party too. The family, okay? The family was at the party. So it's actual factual that she was here. This is just more proof to prove that Roxy was in Michigan. And she keeps saying that she wasn't, but she was. Okay. What else I want to show y'all? What is this? She also created that shirt that she got, that she's selling now, about Kiwana, about hide your keys, because she had posted to her page that she posted like a court document showing that Kiwana had some type of charge, allegedly, some years ago, a carjacking charge or something like that. So I want to show y'all where She had some charges going on herself in 2022 in Michigan. You know, people need to really stop trying to expose people if you know you got some skeletons in your closet too. Come on now. So as we can see here, this clearly says Rosalind. Okay, it says carrying concealed weapons charge 2022 7/3/2022. Recommendation for a warrant. Okay. Y'all catch that? What is this one? Like, seriously, she do. Seriously, Coco G. The divorce was filed in 2022. I mean, 2020. Right. That's she said they involved in the death of this. Her mother, lady, does not get a pass with me at all. At all. Excuse me, y'all. At all. Okay, so now that we know indeed for a fact that Roxy was in Michigan, okay? She was indeed in Michigan. Do y'all think it's a coincidence that she just so happened to find the bag of clothes or the shoes, and you know she's so close to the case? All of a sudden, she don't got to be on the stand. Her wife was in the military, has a military background. She claimed that the military was there when she found the bag. Okay, let me change my screen. Say no coincidence. That's what I'm saying. It's no coincidence. And I kind of just said with this email too, because I'm thinking like, damn, you trying to point the finger at everybody else and make it seem like they didn't do enough. They got criminal backgrounds. You know, they needed my help. They didn't do this, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. Everybody is the problem but Roxy. Say definitely not a coincidence. Keep proving us right. Absolutely. You say the ones exposing her are K and J, and that's why she got to sell t-shirts and come up. Yeah, yeah, right. So I am just, and then most of us didn't even know that Rosalind had children. You're advocating for children, but you don't even talk about your own children. Something that's just odd about that to me. That's odd. You say there it is, how her own brother runs. Never looks back. There it is. School ID found by beloved one. Right. Yeah. So that's the thing. If that lady was on the stand for finding a ID, an ID that she picked up and touched. She said she touched it. She didn't smudge it, but she touched it. Roxy picked up a bag of clothes, identified some of them as Nazia's, and particularly the shoes. So that means that she should have been on the stand as well. What is preventing her from getting on the stand? What type of connection do she have in this case that is preventing her from being investigated or giving a testimony like everybody else as to what she discovered? You say, has anyone made sure her kids ain't missing too? At this point, ain't no, okay. No child is safe around them. Like, where are your children? Something is just off. Something is off about this. Say, come on, y'all, clock it. Roxy sounds simple, but thinks she is smarter than a fifth grader. Exactly. I didn't mean to show that part, but I mean, if y'all look her up, y'all can find. She think that people leaking her address, but that ain't even the case. People know, people are finding out information on their own. People find this shit out on their own because people want to know. You say, I walked over this ID for at least a week until I had to pick it up and saw it was a missing child. Complete stranger stood a stand. Right, right. Don't make no sense at all. Right. So the fact of the matter is, you say Kenya said Roxy found. She did. Kenya did say Roxy found it. She said it on a live, and she said it more than once. So they probably think it was planted. It wasn't what she was wearing. And that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, it wasn't what she was wearing. And how would Roxy would have got the clothes? She had to get the clothes because of Shannon. Somebody had to give her the clothes. You say with her wife, military and police training, Roxy is running a counterintuitive interference in the case. Exactly. 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 Yeah, Miss Sexy Ray don't block no member mods. Yeah, don't block the members, especially anybody with the green name. We don't block them. But you know, it's just the people who was coming in flooding from other people's channels and stuff. Like, no, we can block them. They don't matter. Okay. You say this complete stranger. Now check it for at least 1 week. I believe the blessed woman said 2 weeks. Yeah, she said 2 weeks. She did. She said 2 weeks. Sherry say Roxy wife might be and should be under investigation. Or it's just all connected. You know, it's all connected some type of weird way. She was the type. She the type of person that can't be quiet. If Roxy had been quiet and never said nothing, went her way. If you didn't want to work with Kiwana and Jernell, just went your way, didn't say nothing, we wouldn't have knew nothing. But she just gotta prove herself. She gotta control the narratives. She thrive on manipulation and lies. So much so that she don't even have the ability to just walk away. She could have just been justice for Naziah, and nobody wouldn't have knew a fuck thing if she hadn't said nothing. We wouldn't have knew anything. We wouldn't have had nothing to investigate or side eye. Now would we? We wouldn't have. We would have just been thinking, hell, we probably all would have fell for Roxy bullshit. Has she never said nothing about nobody and just stood on that one narrative? We probably all would have been fooled. Say, now that's ego. That's definitely ego. Ma say, try not to cuss in the comments, y'all. She's saying, until the Lord really moved her to especially pick it up. And that's what's really freaking sick. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You said a wife might not be allowed to speak. She is only 25. Might be under a net and them chokeholds too. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling, because what we do know is that Roxy and Shannon was besties. We do know that. Sherry say, I'm law enforcement too. And my spouse ain't getting involved in jack because at some point, some of this interaction has to be reported to the command, like the gun charge. Oh. She said, go figure. What are the statistics that it will still be there Right. I thought about that too, Malika. I ain't gonna lie, I definitely did. Like, damn, 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks. And you seen this and didn't pick it up for 2 weeks? That was crazy to me. Say Mark D, the one that blew her head up. I believe it too. And that's why before I even knew Roxy was married, I thought that they were like dating each other or something. Cause they get that type of vibe. When they was together on live, they give that type of vibe like they smashing. So if she didn't have that ring on, or if she didn't say that she was married, which she didn't clarify that she was married to begin with, you would have thought that her and Mark D had something going on. Now all of a sudden he got a new studio. Okay. That's why we go back in time and we look at the old content, we look at the old lives, and we see what they was talking about back then, September or prior to, because we can get a clear timeline of what's been taking place, who's really been a distraction in this case, and who's really been advocating for Nasiah. How can we get the truth if we're leaving out pieces of the story? You got to get the complete story to see the truth in the situation. That's not being messy. That's getting all aspects of the situation. And if you're not looking to get all aspects of the situation or the case, then I feel like you're trying to get something selfishly out of it as well. That's how I see it. You're not doing your due diligence to get the research and the facts straight, then you one of them.